Video games are more popular than ever, with an estimated 164 million Americans playing them. And it turns out playing them can actually be good for you. Joining us with more about the game generation is Stanley Pierre-Louis, President and CEO of the Entertainment Software Association. Welcome.
Thank you.
So can you tell us more about the new video game generation campaign and why you're launching it now?
Today, people play video games because they're challenging and they're fun, but they also have a myriad of new benefits. For example, playing together is building a sense of community among players everywhere. In fact, 65% of people play together either online or in person. Video games are also highly inclusive. In fact, 46% of gamers are women, and just as many people over 50 are playing as under 18. So everyone is playing and there's a game for everyone. And we're also seeing that games are used in all walks of life. It's used in medical training, it's used in the educational field. So we're excited to share that story through gamegeneration.com or .org, and really sharing with people the ability to talk about how video games impact their lives in a positive way.
This is a totally different narrative than when I grew up, because before it was like limit, and don't play, and now we see that it can be used to benefit us, especially with our children. So talk about how video games help a child's educational development.
So today, 73% of parents view video games as helping in the development of their children from an education standpoint. And that mirrors a study by the U.S. Department of Education that found that 71% of educators find that using video games in the classroom helps in understanding computational skills and numerical skills. So video games are increasingly part of how we learn.
And it's also, you're building that community and building that competition a little bit in a healthy way. You touched on building the community beforehand, but just expand upon that a little bit more, because I think sometimes there's that block for us where we think, oh, it can't be a sense of community if you're playing it singularly and you're playing it at home. But it reaches, it extends, correct?
It really does. And today, video games have become a digital playground. So whether it's adults or kids or intergenerational play, people are playing together more and more often. In fact, I've seen it in my own household where my 13-year-old will play with his grandmother just to engage and have fun and excitement. So we're finding that it's building community and it's growing the industry because people love playing together.
I just saw a meme like that where Dad was saying that, I always got your back except for a Mario Kart, and I worked 30 years to get this good, so I'm going to beat you, kid. You got to step it up. So you're right, that intergenerational play, it's fun and it makes people laugh a little bit. Where can we go for more information?
Visit gamegeneration.org to learn more about the value of video games to our lives, but also to share your stories. And we're excited that people will be sharing their stories about the positive impact video games have had on their lives.
Well, that's a good place to start. Thank you so much, Stanley. Really appreciate you being here. And we will be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.